Um, well, it's a big week for us. I think obviously we're out of the race for the Big Ten title, which is disappointing. But we were hoping to be coming in this weekend trying to fight for that. But we're fighting for NCAA tournament. This is a big match with us against Nebraska coming up. We're both tied for third and trying to get ready for the NCAA tournament. But also I think we're fighting for seeds. We're real close RPI wise. We're tied with them in the standings, and we're kind of fighting hopefully to be seeded in the NCAA tournament, and also refine our games and get ready for the NCAA tournament. It's a good Wisconsin and Indiana were good tests for us, and I think this will be a really good test for us to see if we've grown as a team and gotten better. What's cool about Wednesday night? I know it's a lot of the students are gone, so one of the promotions that we're having is we're having dollar tickets for anyone from the community. So anyone that wants to come, it's fan appreciation night. It'd be great to have you guys out or have people come out. And then we got senior night versus Michigan, which is always a battle. Michigan is unfortunately they're out of the NCAA tournament race, which is a disappointing thing for them. I know, but usually two things happen: either they're going to be down in the dumps and they're not going to play hard, or what I expect them to do is play very loose and come out and attack us and try to ruin our senior night. One of the interesting things maybe about that match is that it's senior night for one of their players, Lexi Dannemiller, who was a teammate of Liz McMahon in high school and in club, so they played together for a long time. Besides that, one of the things that's exciting, 7:30 is a selection show for us. So this week kind of takes us all the way through Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. We're hoping people pay attention on ESPNU to come and see, where we're going first couple rounds, if we're hosting, who we'd be hosting, and all that. How the bracket kind of sets up. Otherwise, I think that's kind of all I have. If you guys have questions.
But you didn't play Morgan, did you, against Indiana?
I did not.
What's her status right
She's healthy to play. Obviously, we played against Wisconsin. She's not 100% right. I'm hoping we can get her. Like, every day she's getting better. She just against Wisconsin, it was bothering her in the match, and we were trying to push it. And we need to get her reps because we would like to have her for the tournament. And we'll push her hard the next couple of days in practice and see how she responds. But we need her healthy. She's healthy enough to play, but we didn't. We just want to make sure she's right. We're getting her jumps up in practice. So I'm not sure if we're going to play or not on Wednesday. We'll decide as the week goes on, and I'm hoping that we have her 100% by Saturday. That's really the goal, so that we can get her really ready for the NCAA tournament moving forward.
How would you characterize her season?
I thought her season up till the point of the injury was fantastic. I mean, she was moving her way up into the top 10 in kills per game and points per game, and her blocking had improved. And she was, we made a nice run there and beat some good teams at Penn State, and we beat teams especially the Nebraska match. I thought she was one of the main reasons why we won that match. And she's a point scorer, and it's hard to find those kids, and it's hard to score points in our league. And so we've missed her the last couple of matches. We missed her against Wisconsin, even though Michelle Strizak and Katie Rustio did a nice job in that match. I thought, when she's going, she's as good as anyone we've had scoring points.
For the tournament, do you feel like hosting is a realistic goal for you guys?
Based on history, I'd say we have a really good shot because our RPI is somewhere. I haven't seen it. It hasn't come out yet, but last week we were 9 in the RPI, and we'll be ranked somewhere between 8, 12, 13 going into this week. So the committee doesn't look as much at the AVCA rankings or whatever other rankings there are, except for they do look really close to the RPI. And typically, if you've been top, it's very rare if you're ranked in the top 10 to 12 in the RPI that you're not hosting. It's happened. Certainly, it's happened, but it hasn't happened in a major conference against the schedule we've played against the teams we've played against. I feel good that if we continue to win, we got a good shot at it, at hosting and being seeded. And if you are seeded, you have an opportunity to host, and we've put that bid in to host. So if we're seeded, which is the only top 16 teams are seeded, we should get that host. Any other questions? Well, the requirement for the first 2 rounds is very different than the regional. And for us, for the first 2 rounds, you have to be able to seed, I think, 2,500 and have certain level of facilities and those kind of things. So Huff is more than adequate for that. To host regionals, you need to have better locker room situation and some things like that are different for the regionals. That's why we hosted at the State Farm Center last year. So, we've hosted every year that we've made the tournament, which we've been fortunate to do that over the last, since I've been here.
How much would you love to host a regional comp?
Can you imagine what it would be like? I mean, it was great to have it at the State Farm Center. We had 8,000 people. I mean, Huff's a really, really tough place to play, and it's rocking, and it's been a good place for us this year. You know, the only loss we had there was to Wisconsin, and I think the student section, you know, they come and our booster club helps them out to pay for those tickets. I think it would be an incredible advantage. We're working on it. Cool. All right. Thanks, guys.